Okay, Frank reminded me that we hadn't done the peppers tops with the Calyx mould. So the Calyx mould is just as good for peppers as it is for flowers. In fact, if anything, it's better. That's what it was originally designed for. So I've mixed a colour from Life. It doesn't look exactly the same, but it should do when it's baked, just because of the slight translucent effect of baking. So you'll need quite a lot of translucent in your colour, but I always say mix from Life. And I have a colour book to help you if you're interested in, particularly interested in colour, which you should be if you're making miniature fruit and vegetables at least. Okay, so I'm just going to make an ordinary pepper shape rather than that Italian pepper that I've just brought out of my garden. And it's a simple job to make a pepper shape. I'm not going to take much time about it because it's really just to demonstrate to you the use of the top. So peppers are divided into 3 or 4. Somebody told me that they were a different shape if they were a different sex, but I don't believe that. I think that was probably an April Fool's joke. So just a simple shape. You can take as much time as it's over it as you want. So I need to use the standard size Calyx pepper top mould, and the colours of the top are very slightly different from the colours of the bottom of the pepper. In this case, I'm going to use a slightly darker colour just so that you can see it, but in fact on this one it's slightly lighter. But otherwise I'd have to remix it and to show you. So anyway, all you do is the same as the with the flowers. Make a little point and put it into the mould. And this time, when you scrape it off, you don't scrape a lot off. You fill the whole of the calyx shape. So it's even easier than the flowers. And then simply take your pepper shape and press it, just like with the aubergines, press it against the mould. It'll leave you a little stem. Sometimes it's short and sometimes it's long. It depends how much you've managed to get into the stem of the mould. And they do grow slightly curved on the plants, as you can see. So I just like to curve it over, and if it's pointed when I've cooked it, I'll just chop the edge off. So that's an ordinary shaped pepper. And for the chili pepper you need a smaller calyx mould. These are not, at the time of making the video, available widely, so I hope to have them widely available, but at the moment you have to specially ask for the smaller one. So just a little chili pepper shape. I've used the Cernic poppy colour with 50% translucent. I actually used translucent in the Fimo range because the translucent I've got in Cernit is a bit sticky at the moment. So I've put the two together, and I'm not afraid of putting 2 different brands together. I use all the brands. Okay, so fill the little one up. Point on a little pointed stick sort of shape, push it in, and you can just let extra go in. And this one wants to be as small as possible because it's a chili, but I still need it properly filled. I can just take it away from the edges if I want it even smaller. But it's fully and deeply filled. And once again, to get that top off, you just push I still think that's too filled. I'm going to take a bit off. Nope. It's a little bit sticky here in Andalusia We're still in August and it's about 35 degrees outside, so I'm a bit sticky. And I'm finding it a little bit difficult to work with the clay. So then you just push the chili onto the stem and it should just pull out. Yes, it does. And then you can just touch the sides down. Don't handle it too much because the sides need to keep their texture. And once again, you can just curl the top over slightly. I'll bake those and then you'll be able to see them in their final form. So, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to look at the main one with the flowers, because that's a lovely project. Thanks very much. Bye bye.